I'll throw one more thing at you while I just learned something new living here. This time of the year, how's the humidity by you guys?
It was bad a couple of weeks ago, but in the last week or so, it's been pretty nice.
Okay. This time of year, we deal with high humidity, and the moisture, believe it or not, comes from the corn adding to the atmosphere.
I would think it would be the Great Lakes.
Well, we produce like 2.7 billion bushels of corn every year, right? More than any other state.
Okay.
Well, Nebraska will argue that they produce more. It's kind of funny. But the process, it's called evapotranspiration or corn sweat. And what happens is the corn crops pull water from the roots and release the moisture through the leaves that creates this water vapor. So in dry conditions, the corn naturally, reduces this transpiration by rolling its leaves and exposing a less surface to the, to the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Anyway, when it's plentiful, there's a lot of moisture when the water is really plentiful, even though we've had some almost drought areas here. But the moisture evaporates off the leaves, sort of like sweat evaporates off your skin. And like an acre of corn could add up to 4,000 gallons of water vapor to the atmosphere per day.
Wow.
So the results is, localized increases in humidity, and in turn that drives the heat index up. So it's like 100 degrees and you got high humidity. It's like 105. It gets ridiculous.
Yeah, you better not let people who are thinking of moving to Iowa know about that.
You only put up with it in the summer. It's not. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm getting used to it. But that high humidity, though, also prevents the overnight temperatures from dropping as low as you might have expected, if it was drier environment.
Yeah.
But the corn sweat reaches its peak in July and August, so we're just about, once this month is over, it's pretty much done. But for the record, Iowa has the best sweet corn in the country.
Well, they better after going through all that.
Yeah, you could drive on some of these roadside stands and pick the stuff up like fresh picked from that day, and then get a little better price than you would out of the supermarket. But it is good. The sweet corn here is amazing. It's really
you
good
imagine
stuff.
the trailblazers, in the 1800s and everything, when they were expanding out west and everything, and they, developing their little piece of land or whatever, and their farms, and what they had to put up with in the summer with no air conditioning or anything like that. Oh, man. Must have been horrible trying to get a night's sleep, right?
I can only imagine.
Oh.
Well, when I was in Iowa, we went to this restaurant. And I said to the waiter, could you have the manager come over? And he goes, well, what's wrong? I said, well, I just want to ask him a question. And I go, look, I want to make sure that this is Iowa beef, not Nebraska beef. You understand? This guy, no, this is our beef.
Where'd you go to? Was it a restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't kill the cow myself and cook it, so I had it in a restaurant. And I had an article, I'll never forget that. I saved it. It was about this restaurant in Iowa, and I brought it on the trip. I had it. I was going to take it to the restaurant and give it to the owner. I said, yeah, you were in the New York. He didn't even know about it. I said, yeah, in the New York Times. And then I found out. I don't know how I lost it. And it would have been great. Figure, I give you this. All right, give me something for free.
If you ever come this way again, there are two locations, Rube's Steakhouse. And what makes this place so special is it's their own, they raise their own beef, of course, And so you go there, and it's like a deli kind of a setup where you look at the steaks, in the glass and say, I want that one, this one, that one. And you go in the back, and they have this huge charcoal grill in the back, and you cook them yourself.
Wow.
You can stand around, have a drink, have a beer, talk to people. It's kind of fun. It's kind of a novelty thing. But, it's pretty cool. Rube's Steakhouse. You can look them up online. You'll get a kick out of it. But I've been there a number of times. It's pretty good. It's not much cheaper than if you went to a regular restaurant, but you get to cook it yourself on the grill. It's kind of fun.
All right, Tom.
All right, Tom. Good hearing from you.
Okay.